Hello, today I'm gonna talk about something that I've been using for my anxiety and also to try and balance my hormones, which is essential oils. I really like them. I really think they did help me with anxiety and just my mood in general. I haven't seen too much as a change of my hormone balance yet. I have pickles, as my other video said. Um, but with my mood and just my life as a general, I think it really helped. And those are some of my favorite ones. And I have a little list. Like every time I buy one, I just make a little list of what I would like to use them for. So I'm just gonna read and talk a little bit more how and what I like what I like them for. So and show you guys my essential oils. It's not really a collection, but the essential oils that I have at home. Now, some of those I brought in Brazil. I went to Brazil the end of last year, visit my family, and my mom is masseur. I think that's how you say it. Massoterapeuta ou massagista. Uh, um, those are the Portuguese words for it, I believe. um, and she gave me a few tips on what to use, and we went to a few different places. And I brought four of them in Brazil, but if you live in New Zealand or you, it's many places you can find them, and actually anywhere in the world, they're very basic ones, like this first one here, which is on my one of my most used, actually my most used one, which is lavender. This one, it's from Brazil. So when you buy your essential oil, it comes in this little pot here, and this is the price in reais. Reais is the money in Brazil. Um, when you buy essential oil, it's important to read the scientific name of it. That's how you know how good they are. So this is lavender. It helps me. I put it on my pillow. I drop it on my pillow, and it helps me to relax and sleep. It's one that it's good. People use it to put on baby solution for their cloth wipes and homemade wipes, but people mix this with coconut oil and put on baby's wipe solutions, which is calming because it's very calming and it's not very strong. But remember, essential oils is when you use in excess is always very strong. You shouldn't use it in excess. This one gives me a few tips on how to use it over here. It helps me with my mood, this one here as well. And I think I'm looking at the camera. I'm new to this, so forgive me. It's antiseptic, which is always good to have it. And it helps me with my anxiety, and it smells amazing. As I said, I put this on my pillow. But there's many ways you can put. I'm gonna invest in a diffuser soon. Diffuser, I think that's how you say it. And you just drop it a few drops on it, and the smell goes around the house. I don't have one of those yet, but I will soon. So that's lavender. Lavender. Love it. The other one that I use quite a bit, I also drop it on my pillow. And this one, it's quite strong, and if you can't put it straight on your skin, the lavender you can if you want to mix with a little bit of coconut oil, and you can put it on your body. But this one here, it's too strong for that. It's bergamot. I also got this one from Brazil. It came on this little box over here. And this one here, it's bergamot. And it's really nice. It's so good. It's like uplifting for your mood. Bergamot reduces anxiety, do not put it on the skin, as I said, because it's photosensitive, so it will burn you. Um, but it's relaxing and it's such a nice smell. When I love it, love bergamot. Get bergamot, it's really good. Um, Thyme essential oil. It's one that I'm using now, like literally. It's it, this one I brought here in New Zealand. I brought that in Taupo, Hardy's in Taupo, and this one is organic one. It's quite strong. The smell is quite strong as well. Hold on, I'm gonna show you the box if you're interested in getting it. I got it in Hardy's in Taupo. The lighting. There you go, kind of. But anyway, this one, it's really good for progesterone improvement. And I heard that this one. Oh, hi, honey. My husband is here. To for hormone balance. So people with PCOS, it's supposed to be good to control your hormones and balance them really. And if you're low in progesterone, it also improves that. Now, with this, one thing is that if you are pregnant, don't use it. Because it can induce labor. Some women actually use it for that on labor. It's good for your immune system, so if you want to use it on winter time to build up some immunity there, it's good for that. So thyme essential oils, it's good for hormone balance and stuff like that. Anyway, it says I researched in different websites about them before I go and buy them, because as I said, it's something that is strong, and if you don't know how to use it, if you don't research it, not that I'm an expert or anything, I'm far from that. I'm just talking about what I learned by researching and what I use them for, right? It can harm you if you don't use it properly. So this one, what I do, I mix on coconut oil and I rub it on my tummy. If you know any other way to use that for hormone balance, please leave it in a comment below, because I would love to learn more about it. And I saw a few videos talking about that for hormone balance and PCOS, so I thought it would be worth it a try, so I got that one. Clary Sage is another one that is also good for hormone balance, but that it balances the estrogen levels, and is a skin tonic as well. Support your health energy after birth. So people use that after they give birth, right? And beforehand, if you're trying to get pregnant, it helps you with your hormones as well. So each one, it's for a different thing. If you know specifically what you need, if you need to boost progesterone, or if you need estrogen, it's for those things. So you go for what you need, really. This is Clary Sage. This one I also brought here in New Zealand. It's the Dolphin Clinic. I got this one in Manukau. Don't drop it. In Manukau. I do not have the price on that. I thought I had it, which is a shame. But this is a very popular woman trying to conceive. I saw that. And ladies after giving birth as well. Clary Sage oil. It's supposed to be real good. I have it there. I'm not using that one yet, but I've got it. 3T oil. I also got this one in Taupo and Hardy's at Taupo. This was $15 for this one. Thursday Plantation. It's from Australia. So tea tree oil and melaleuca are the same thing. It's also safe for babies, which is good. It's antiseptic, and it's quite healing. It helps you heal wounds as well, so it's good to have. I have here witch hazel, which is also good for that. So maybe mix them. I don't know. And it's good for the babies. If you have babies, this is a good one. It's safe enough, but again, moderation. Eucalyptus. It's one that is good for your respiratory system. Here we go. Again, good at Hardy's as well, but there's other brands that sell them as well. This one, I quite like this brand. This one was 22 New Zealand dollars. There you go. Good for breathing, good for athletes when they have like muscle aches and stuff. It's a pain reliever, and it helps with exhaustion when you're very tired. So this one I actually got it to try and try it with my husband because he has difficulties like sleeping and stuff, and he does a lot of sports, so I got it to try on him. He's not a believer on the natural ways, but I try every now and then convince him. Let's see, but it's really good for me as well because I have asthma and stuff, so I quite enjoy that. It's uplifting and it's very nice, very refreshing. This one, citronella. I like citronella because when I was a kid, I had allergies to repellents, insect repellents, and my mom used to light citronella candles in the room in the house in Brazil and make a repellent for me with citronella because I had allergies to any other repellent, and I had also allergies to mosquito bites. And in Brazil, especially back in the 90s, early 90s, there's a lot in the area I lived with, the grass and stuff, of mosquitoes and insects in summertime, and I would get bitten and it would become wounds, and it wasn't very nice. So I was damned without and then with insect repellent until my mom started using the citronella. So there was citronella candles, there was citronella insect repellents everywhere, right? And it reminds me of my childhood somehow. And right now it's summer here in New Zealand, and we live in Auckland, and we are getting quite a few just mosquitoes and flies around, and it's not very nice. I don't like it. So I am going to be making a citronella candle myself for my house because I love candles. I have candles everywhere in the house, and I think that would be good. Other things the citronella helps: antidepressant, antiseptic, insect repellent. That's what I would use it for anyway. It might be other things that can help with, but those are the things I would use the citronella for. So the next one is geranium. This one, if you have PMS problems, it's really good, and I think smells good. Yeah, I think smells really good. It helps you balance your hormones, and it helps with your cramps when you're having your period and stuff. Reduces depression. It is a blood clot inducer though, so like I think one of the reasons why it helps with your period and stuff. It's so be careful, I think. But again, do your research on any of those really. So what I read and researched and came to my conclusions is to be careful with any of them. But this one, it says that it can do some clots. It is very uplifting, so that's this one I'm waiting to get my uh, diffuser to drop it on it, because I'm sure it's gonna smell so good in the house, and it's relaxing, very relaxing. It's not good if you have low blood pressure. That's again my own personal research. It's not good if you have low blood pressure to use this, but I don't have this. I don't have this issue. Um, this one was $33.60, Erhard Staubo. There you go. So I just have another three to show you. This one is so good. It's Rose Absolute. It's another one of the dolphin ones. It was $27.40, and I brought this in Menucal, Health 2000 store. Rose. So many good things. It's an aphrodisiac. It helps you balancing your hormones. It helps you with your PMS. Maybe you can mix with some of the other ones. Make your own little mix for when you're having a period and stuff, and have cramps. It helps regulating your mood swings, and let's be honest, it smells so good, so good. It's very relaxing though, so I would. It helps with headaches as well. Oh, so good. In here, it's not this one. It's quite nice. It's very popular here in New Zealand. You can find this brand in many different places, right? And it says six drops in a 10 ml Korea oil for massage or a bath. You can put it in a bath as well, which is really nice. Imagine a nice bath with some rose essential oils. That would be pretty cool. Now this one I think for anxiety and to calm me down, to make me relax, is my favorite. I think so. At the moment, it's my favorite though. Before it was bergamot, but then I started using this one, and I found that the smell it's more settled than the bergamot, and it's still very nice, which is ylang ylang. I think that's how we pronounce. Again, I'm Brazilian. Forgive me if I say something that is not completely correct. Anyway. Ylang ylang. I really like this. It's very relaxing. It's antidepressant, which is always really good. It's a aphrodisiac. It lowers your blood pressure, and it boosts nerve system. So if you want to boost your nerve system, there you go. And it smells really good. You can find it in a lot of perfumes these days, ylang ylang, which is quite nice. I'm just making sure I'm closing them up. So this one I got in Brazil, and it was 42 reais at a store called Mundo Verde. I think, have I known more about essential oils before I came back from Brazil, I would have brought more back there, because the New Zealand dollar compared to the Brazilian real, it's quite worth it at the moment. So I would have brought away more essential oils back home if I known better. But anyway, it's okay. Sandalwood, this one here, which I also bought it from Brazil, but it's so sticky. It's the same brand as all the other ones that come in this pretty little box over here. This one's 45 reais. If you're interested in knowing how much that is in dollars, just go to XE, which is an exchange website, and type in Brazilian reais to New Zealand dollars, and that will give to you more or less how much those are. They are, so yeah, this one comes with the dropper, right? But the problem is, every time, it's very sticky, the consistency. And hi honey, I'm recording a video. You gonna say hi?
No, thank you.
Nah, he's shy. Okay. And yeah, it's very sticky and it's hard for me to open and close it. Like every time I open this to use, I have to close it afterwards and put it separately. It doesn't stay together, those two. It doesn't close properly if they are. And inside it has another thing that you have to remove, and the little cap that you have to remove every time you want to use it. So I'll probably gonna repurchase sandalwood in a different brand because this is just too messy. But there you go. Those were my essential oils. I really love them, and I'm learning more and more about how to use them. I know there's in your body there's different places that you can put them on, and to help you with a specific thing. And I intend to learn a little bit more about that. At the moment, what I do mostly, I just before I go and use one, I do some researching. The ones that I use for anxiety, I drop it on my pillow, and it's helping me. I love it, love it, love it, and it's something I want to carry on using. And once we do have a family, I want to put it on my kid's life because there's nothing better than when your kid comes to you with something in the middle of the night and you feel hopeless and the hospital is too far. If you can help them with a sore tummy or something, using natural things, I think it's pretty amazing thing. This video is a bit too long now, so I'm just gonna say goodbye, good night, and there you go. Ciao.